the extraordinary harmony of these lands, a harmony of colors, images, charm and atmosphere, of bountiful lands, rich and fertile, inviting. Harmony all round that inspires admiration. You can breathe it, smell it, savor it in all its rich delights. It is reflected in the search for perfection, well-being, and mouth-watering taste. To live healthily and relish the wholesome produce of nature and of this land, of this ever-present and all-surrounding beauty. In Italy, you need only look around you to realize that it is the bond that ties people and customs to the love of the land that yields wholesome products that satisfy not only the palate but also the soul. The journey into the world of salumi italiani starts here in the Pianura Padana, the area where many of these delicious and world-renowned products are made. It is also the birthplace of amazing personalities such as Giuseppe Verdi, a native of Emilia, and a great lover of salumi, which he took pleasure in giving to his dearest friends as gifts. Throughout Italy, you can see the strong bond between man, the land, the produce from the land, pig breeding, and the processing of foods. Foods that come to our table bearing the symbols of food safety and quality endorsements, but most of all, the evidence of man's labor. And nutrition plays an important role here, with salumi being considered staple foods in Italy. The great Farnese and Bourbon families, as they celebrated weddings, demanded only the very best, and the culatello appeared at their banquets and was a highly appreciated wedding gift. The pig is descended from the boar, an animal that man discovered thousands of years ago in the woods and started hunting, something he has continued doing almost to this day. He took its young offspring to his home where the women reared them and laid the foundations of pig breeding. There is mention of this as early as in the writings of Homer, and then it was the turn of the Romans to develop breeding techniques further. Gaius Plinius Secundus wrote that 50 different flavors are found in pork meat. All the peoples that have passed through Italy in the course of the millennia have left their mark in the production of salumi. The ancient Greeks in the south, then after the Celts, the Etruscans, the Romans, and right down to the Longobards, the Middle Ages, then the Renaissance, until we come to the close of the 19th century, where the art and industry provide us with the finest salumi italiani, steeped in well-established traditions, and this blend of tradition, art, and industry yields these amazing products, many of which have earned PDO and PGI recognition from the European Union. And there will be many more to follow. Processing pork meat and transforming it into excellent salumi is by no means an easy task. Such knowledge was not in the hands of farmers, but of certain people who traveled the countryside in medieval times, known as the Norcini. It is thanks to them that this knowledge was kept alive, handing it down from father to son until, at the end of the 19th century, it passed to the artisans, from whom today's fully fledged industry developed. The Italian heavy pig, the traditional pig, weighs about 160 kilograms when ready for slaughter and aged between 9 and 11 months, around 10 months on average. This is a crucial aspect since it means that the swine has reached maturity, enabling prime quality meat to be obtained, which is perfectly suited for processing and preserving. Without a doubt, one of the most important elements in heavy pigs production is that all the links of the supply chain are closely checked, from conception to the animal to slaughter. From slaughter to processing to the final product, which is then labeled. As I said, all the steps are checked. The final label provides for what is commonly known as trackability, or traceability if in the opposite direction. Breeding techniques used today in heavy pig production are such that the animals obtained are perfectly healthy. Indeed, it is only from healthy animals which have been kept stress-free that excellent quality meat can be obtained, such as will deliver exceptional salumi. The art of preserving meats is now an industry that has successfully drawn on centuries-old traditions, guaranteeing consumers all over the world safe products that meet modern-day recommended dietary requirements, as well as old-fashioned goodness. The flavor and aromas of the land, the sweetness of the air and climate so unique to Italy, all play a part in the curing process of salumi, which make these products unrivaled internationally. The curing process dates back to a technique the origin of which is lost in the mists of antiquity. The technique of salting, that is, the elimination of water naturally present in the meat by the even penetration of salt into the meat tissues. The love of salumi defies the passing of time. A whole history and culture has surrounded the art of curing meats for centuries, an art which is specific to geographical regions, but most of all, an art typified by high expertise. Today, in the production of Italian preserved meats, processors use soft technologies, slow and low-intensity processes, the highest levels of hygiene, laboratory tests. All of these processes carried out whilst preserving to the fullest extent possible the natural qualities of the raw material. Prosciutto crudo, the prince of salumi italiani, has very simple ingredients: a cut from the thigh of the pig, salt, thyme, and an environment with very specific climatic qualities for curing. Each of the cured products is prepared according to specific methods. Some salumi italiani, like the speck from the Alto Adige region, after salting undergo smoking and the addition of herbs. With others, such as salame, selected meats are ground and mixed with salt, herbs and spices. The mixtures thus obtained are then stuffed into natural or synthetic casings and left to mature in suitable rooms for as long as it is required for each type of salami. Salami come in a great many varieties, all full of flavor and prepared according to the traditions and the recipes typical to each region. The ingredients used may vary, from just pepper and garlic to the most varied and tasty of spices. Mortadella, an outstanding masterpiece of salumi italiani, is made from selected pork meat that is ground and added to diced fat from the throat and then packed into casings of varied sizes to be cooked in special stoves. Mortadella was considered a prized gift even at the refined palace of the Sun King. In addition to mortadella, an equally high-respected product is prosciutto cotto, cooked ham, the most widely sold product in Italy. It is made from prime quality hog thighs which are deboned, massaged to encourage absorption of herbs and spices, and then placed in special molds to be cooked. Zampone, stuffed pig's trotter, a classic of the range of salumi italiani that is traditionally consumed in the coldest winter months, comes in a casing made from the skin of the pig's foreleg, hence the name Zampone, stuffed with a mixture of lean meat, rich in connective tissue. When the same mixture is placed in a natural casing, we have cotechino, another classic product traditionally consumed in the holiday season. Pork has always been a unique source of food for man in terms of quality, nutritional value, and also flavor. Food made from pork contains proteins that are high in biological value, vitamins and minerals, and the fat content, which has been progressively decreasing in recent years, has nutritional values that are specific to its composition. Meat has always been so fundamental to human nutrition that whenever it was available, it was preserved to be consumed during periods of meat shortage. Hence the reason for such a variety of salumi, the quality of which has grown alongside our needs, becoming low in fat content, low in sodium, and increasingly satisfying our modern-day nutritional requirements. A thin slice of prosciutto crudo can provide flavor to any bread and endow it with significant nutritional value. Prosciutto crudo is lean. Salt is being used in increasingly smaller amounts today, and most importantly, the type of fat makes these products truly special. Monounsaturates and polyunsaturates blended in such a way that they can be said to have an almost protective effect on our bodies. No part of the pig goes unused. The traditional salumi italiani, all of superior quality, such as mortadella, have special characteristics which not only result in exceptional flavor, but also in optimal dietary value, which is becoming more and more suited to our needs. Salumi are becoming increasingly leaner, and their special microbial flora means that they can almost be defined as functional foods. And what about mortadella? Mortadella is low in salt, and it is also a cooked food, which enhances food safety, and therefore, in this respect, it is superior to all the other products. Italy produces a great number of salumi, an exceptionally high number, in fact, over 460. Indeed, who knows how many exactly. In every tiny village, every small community and inhabited area, there are special salumi being produced of which we may not even have heard. But how are all these salumi preserved, this amazingly wide variety of specialties? The methods available are plentiful. They used to be kept in cellars, well-ventilated cellars with a suitable level of humidity and so on. But these places have disappeared in modern houses, so if you wish to purchase these specialties, what should you do? The answer is simple: nothing. Here technology can help us, so we can either use the vacuum pack technique and keep large pieces of cured pork at a temperature ranging from a minimum of 2 to a maximum of 10 degrees, or, once we have opened them, if pieces are cut every day and you wish to avoid vacuum packing them completely, they can be wrapped in transparent cling film to eliminate contact with the air and stored in the fridge. But be careful, because good salumi should not be eaten cold, so it will need to be taken out of the fridge to be allowed to stand at room temperature before being sliced. This is absolutely crucial. If necessary, you may slice it when still cold, but remember to let it stand a while at room temperature so that all the goodness and expertise that has gone into bringing this exceptional product to you will not have gone to waste. Whereas all other salumi are made from pork, bresaola is made from beef, and its place of origin is the Valtellina. It is a PGI product. In other words, it is one of the very best quality, and it too is very easy for chefs to use. The zamponi can be savored in a variety of ways in recipes. In addition to hot dishes, it can also be included in summer salads or as a carpaccio dish, in which you can also use cotechino and so on. Then there's pancetta, and here too we have a great many different types. We have pancetta piatta, pancetta steccata, large-sized rolled bacon, pancetta coppata. In all these bacons, the part of the pig used is the belly, which is salted and, let's say, preserved using different methods. A good quality pancetta will have these characteristics. It will always be very soft and sweet, and here we have it in its most varied forms, including diced, which is very useful when cooking because it is an ingredient which sparks the imagination in the kitchen, giving you infinitely varied recipes. Fine food masterpieces. Italian salumi, PDO, protected designation of origin, PGI, protected geographical indication.